is up, everyone? My name is Clone, and today I have another quick little story for you guys. And this story is on my first ever gamertag. But before I get on with the video, pause the video real quick and make sure to let me know what was your first gamertag, and if you can, a story with it or just the reason why you chose that gamertag. So I know a lot of you guys might not even care about your gamertags and just like to play, but on the other hand, there's people like me that just want to get the perfect gamertag to represent you. Alright, so the story starts back in, I'ma say 2012 or 2013, and at this time I was about 12 years old. So one day my stepbrother brought over his PS3 and basically he invited me to play with it. At this time I didn't really like shooting games at all, and I didn't really play video games as much. The only thing I would play at most would be like a DS game like Mario Kart or stuff like that. And if you guys didn't play any of those games, you guys really missed out on gaming. Alright, so he had brought over Modern Warfare 2 and he let me play with it, but then it was time for him to go and he took his PS3 with him. So then I asked my brother if he wanted to save up for our own PS3, and we actually saved up for it and got our own PS3. Alright, so now is the day where we take out the PS3 out the box and basically set it up. So we opened it up, plugged it in, and we had to download a really big update. And once the update was done downloading and all of that, I don't remember if I wanted to watch YouTube or Netflix. So let's just say Netflix. Alright, so basically I went into the Netflix app and it asked to sign up to PlayStation Network in order to watch Netflix. And back then I didn't really know how to sign up to anything, so I asked my stepbrother if he could set it up for us and basically sign me up to PlayStation Network to get started. Alright, so he started signing me up. He got up to the point where it asked for your online ID. So he asked me what did I want to name myself, and just keep in mind I didn't really know nothing about online gaming at this point in my life. So I asked what was that for, or like what does that even mean? And basically he just said that I needed it to watch Netflix. But then I remember he had told me that you could play with other players, and this was all new to me. So I asked him if this would pop up if I was to play an online game, and he actually said no. So I really don't know what's wrong with me, because it clearly said online ID. But anyways, he's like, I'm gonna choose the online ID since it doesn't matter. So he literally put and I was like, you know, whatever's, I'll just choose the name when I get to play a game. And then comes the day where I actually hop on Modern Warfare 2 since he let me borrow that game. So I'm just there opening the game, not even knowing what to do, and I just go into a public match with other players. And you know, I'm happy that I'm playing with other players, but at the same time I'm wondering if that's the name that's gonna show to other players. So little did I know it did show it. But yeah, basically that was my first ever gamertag, and honestly I kind of regretted it in the beginning because of what it was. Honestly, it's kind of cringy and funny at the same time, but then I kind of got used to it, and people would always ask me what that meant or stuff like that. At the end I ended up liking it since it was unique. I mean, what does that even mean, right? So the funny part is that Liquidator, it kind of sounds like Blender in Spanish. So every time I would meet someone on PSN that would speak Spanish, they would just start laughing at my name. Alright, but back to the story. When I seen my stepbrother again, I asked him why when I went to an online game it showed that name, and he just started laughing hard. Like he was just cracking up on the name that I had, and that he lied to me and basically gave me a cringy ass name. But anyways, that was my first ever gamertag. I wish I still had access to that account, because I would literally make that my main account and use it for everything. I ended up liking that name so much. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and do not forget to leave what was your first gamertag and the reason why you chose that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.